Can't block. GG. Ooh, baby. Almost forgot to hit record. Super Shredder 2. Quest for the Necropolis on turn 1. Opponent playing Katara Waterbending Master. Gonna be a nasty little blue deck, and they didn't run out their commander. No responses? Well, I don't have an instant to play, and I have an Archenemy's Charm to get something back, so I think we just get them to play a counterspell. That is the other function of the Super Shredder. Just eat their first removal spell. And just leave it in the graveyard. Quest can get it. Archenemy's Charm can get it. And they pass. Afraid to act, are ya? So what are we this turn? Archenemy's Charm on end step. Run out Palantir into the counterspell. I think so. We just need them to keep using these things. The value engines do draw the removal. They can't let us run away with the game. And we got their counterspell, which is usually their best one. Oh, look, it's their commander. That's wild. I can't believe they would do that. Marauder. They might have a counter for this too, but they just used one. They slip it out the back, okay. That's fine. Trigger on the stack. I will sacrifice you for black. They don't have anything to sacrifice because they're phased out. Neither do I. Marsh Flats. How many counters does this need? 5? It's close. They have a Stifle? Interesting. All right, then I'll also play my Renegade map, and I'll also cycle my Troll. Just normal swamps. They didn't get an experience counter for the Stifle, though, so this is a very tame little draw discard as they try to continue to find all their interaction. Okay, Duress. Pretty good card. Pretty good card. The quest can get back the Marauder if they can't protect it. Let's get our landfall trigger. Let's duress you. And then maybe Shieldred takes over the game when we run them out of this interaction that they love so dearly. Okay. Mystical Tutor. Sure. You got it. They discarded a Dispel. When I'm looking at an Archenemy's Charm, that feels nice. Archmage's Charm, just a counterspell / draw. Hey, Flux, okay. They're upping their experience count, but that doesn't really do much. And then they have their Brazen Borrower. Okay. Get back Marauder, sack it for 2 black, does what? Not much. Get back Troll. They have Brazen Borrower. Yeah. That Stifle got me good. But if they don't have their commander out, we can kind of play a Drago game of chicken with their Archmage's Charm. Because they're just not going to do anything. Fatal Passage, okay. I'm gonna draw 2, probably. I will also draw 2. Give me the Super Shredder, give me the Marauder. Your 2 might be bad though. Mine are good. Mr. Rise. Fatal Push is a nice one. Super Shredder. You want to counter it? Probably. Going after my Phyrexian Tower in response is a something. It does ramp me if I want to go for Shieldred. I mean, they have Brazen Borrower. Let's hit the land drop. Play the Apocalypse. Do they have the counter spell again? They're probably going to Brazen Borrower the Shieldred. In many ways, they have to. But hey, look at that. That's a trigger. We're doing it. We still have Fable Passage, Fatal Push. They need to get their commander back out, but they know about the Marauder. They're in a tough spot, and they're going for it. I think I'll just go for this now. So I have all my mana on my turn. I can go Sheldred and a Curse Marauder. Shove it. Sure, you got it. They don't get an experience counter because I did this on their turn. So Katara is a ways from happening and the Shredder is growing. And that's a reanimate? I can get a troll. And get anything else that's juicy. I think troll is pretty juicy. Take that. Play this. Give me that. That's a lot of power. You're gonna need a Cyclonic Rift overloaded or something. And they know about the Marauder, so it doesn't get easier. The way they use that Fading Hope, I wonder if they should have saved it for a Shieldred. They probably plan to counter this. Do they need their graveyard to do it? They might have a Snapcaster Mage. See if we can resolve the clause. It would force action if they had a Snapcaster Mage. Cursed you. So much interaction. Okay. Ooh, they drew a Storm card? They're making me frogs. Insane. Well, I enjoy my +1/+1 counters. So what do I sacrifice? I guess the troll. The Sheldred's the thing I probably want to get back the most if I draw another reanimation spell. Could have used the claws in response and I'd have more +1/+1 counters. That would have been smart. Maybe I'll be smarter next time. Okay, you're back. You don't have much life. What you gonna do? You gonna block? I guess I don't have lethal, do I? I guess I keep it around for Snapcaster. They definitely run it. Ooh! Ooh, what a top deck! That's pretty good. I need to draw like a Doomblade, right? So I spend all my mana? All my life, rather? I guess I can't die to the Katara. Maybe I go to like 3. Just to try to hit a Doomblade. And I still have the claws to dig 1 deeper. Go to 2. Go to 2. Oh god, I love Necropotence. I don't love using it on Arena. I wish you could choose the number, but Necro Dominance just ain't the same, man. Oh my goodness, the power. Surely we'll find the interactive spell we need. Yeah, I'm going all the way to 2. Why not? What could go wrong? We might need multiples, right? Hex. Hex will do. Should I do it on their upkeep? No. We can blight it. They got it? Dude, they have the answer? They want to peek at my hand? Sure, enjoy. There are many cards here. They are very nice. Anyway, let's kind of sort. Okay, anything else we want to cast here? Omen of the Dead gets us the Shieldred. That's pretty good. Any other instance? No, not really. Okay, the Amber and a Swamp. I'll put this one swamp down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't think I really need the sphere or the star. They're synergy pieces. We have to be careful with the grief and the bauble, but at least it has more effect. All right, cards to keep. Well, thank you. I had a whole thing figured out, but you know, this is fine. Mental exercise was great. All right, opponent, 4-4. Imagine if Magic had 4-4 life totals all the time. An island. Now I'm the one not letting the opponent play with their cards. I mean, they could have Aetherized. They could have ways to prolong the game. I have to at least try. They're gonna make me go through the motions of making them exile a card from their graveyard. Land, Amber. They could have another Storm card just to punish me like the last one. Grief. Exile Emperor. So I can Liliana it back if I absolutely have to, because they do something funky. All right. I'll put the Super Shredder in my hand. That's fine. There are 4 now. Okay, they're not dead, but they're dead to the Shieldred. Can't block. GG. Ooh, baby. Who's next? Toph, the greatest earthbender. Voila! I kill you with Inkmoth Nexus. It's a dangerous deck. They can kill you if they search up an Inkmoth Nexus and then earthbend onto it for 4 or greater. And just die to poison. Should I do a mulligan? This hand is good and I'm gonna keep it. It's always tempting to mulligan for Dark Ritual in your mono black deck though. Man, I could use Liliana the Veil in here. Vista. You play Claws? Could warp in color and hit? I mean, they are a lands deck. This enters tapped. I'm just gonna get it on the field. So I have it for later. They don't use the Vista. Huh? A forest. A citadel. Oh yeah, indestructible lands. A cobra. Well, cobra's good. Now I can't play the shredder. But I can do this. Get the land. Eliminate the cobra. Darksteel Citadel is a heck of a card to earthbend onto. They're much more likely to have things that recur lands in their green-red deck than creatures, but who knows? Still, they get the choice with claws. So if I wait for the Cobra to be in the graveyard, they'll just do what's good for them. That's not good. They don't have a fetch land, though. It's okay. I could break their momentum. But next turn, it's not even clear that they have Toph. I think I should get this ticking. One black lets me use the claws at instant speed. That's more or less what we're going for here. Let's go ahead and hide the massive size of our Super Shredder. Upkeep, Worldly Tutor. What do you get on upkeep here with just colorless mana available? An Oliphant to Mountain Cycle? A Pinnacle Monk. Yep, you can just play that as a red source. But we know they're not playing Toph this turn. This is 1, 2, 3. So I could have a 4/4. Molten Impact. Yikers. Well, we also don't want them getting the access damage. Gotta do it anyway. Oh, we're in a pretty good spot, but what do I know? Annex. Leave it in the graveyard. Don't have a reason to right now. Break your momentum. Call. Up the speed. If they had another land, they wouldn't have fetched the Mystic Peak, so I don't think they have a land here. Okay, Myco Spawn. Dude, we have so many demolition fields. We have like every variation of like Ghost Quarter demolition field. Like, can I please? Okay, that is the kill you land. So we are dead in the air next turn. Magic is fun. Then just play this Annex and top deck the right card. I could have made a 6/6 actually. It would have just died, but it would have for sure bought me another turn instead of something that doesn't quite buy me another turn. Unless I draw the right card. What is it? Bitter Triumph? Fatal Push? We already drew the Hex. Alrighty. Well, make them go for it. They will. Yeah, fair game. Fair game. 5/5 double striking infect incoming. Doesn't feel like it should hurt, but it does. Should have made the demon. But I did show you a cool Toph deck for those of you who just want to play Infect. Infect was always just a red-green lands deck, right? No, it's not close to true. I just said that. Reaper, King No More, -1/-1 counters. Oh, another unkeepable hand. I don't know what's going on today. They really don't want me doing anything too early in the game, but this one's much better. Oh look, a halfling gone. Burgeoning up a beanstalk sanctuary. It looks like a lands deck, to be honest. All right, how do I draw more lands? I'm gonna play a burgeoning. I'm gonna play a beans. I guess I'll do this. We have the nightmare and the necromancy, so maybe putting like Grizzlebrand in the graveyard is good, but we miss completely. Just get the clock ticking. Oh look, burgeoning. Hey, just in time. I think I just pass here then. I'm likely to miss a land drop sometime. Might as well do it while burgeoning's on the field. Command zone. Can't let him gain control of it. Put out Greaves. Do I play the land? I don't have a good use for it. Greaves on Overlord? Nah, because it becomes a thing on end step. Probably should have played Sanctuary there. What do I know? Ah, no lands. Got him. When you consider that I could have let them have a land that then would have missed the land drop anyway, and I could have pushed the elf, and then I could have Greaves the Sheoldred, I definitely did not play that turn well. Or the last two turns. Should have just played my land. But we are close to Overlord. Overlord's pretty good. Restoration, getting back Llanowar elves to proliferate my Overlord. They're scared of that Overlord, aren't they? All right. Well, this shouldn't hit. And we have Bowmasters versus up the Beanstalk, which is pretty good. Here's the Apocalypse. With Lightning Greaves, that's gotta be terrifying. Lightning Greaves, one of the ultimate commander cards that's also busted in Brawl. Spinerock Tyrant. This does something weird, right? Anyway, take two. 6/6. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery with a single target, you may copy it. They gain Wither. Okay. You got the land? You do now. Good for you. Necromancy does work at instant speed. But right now, the targets are not great. If I attack, they probably block. It has Wither, so they would get the Sheoldred. I could cast Necromancer in response, but that's not great. I think we just hold. Let Sheoldred work. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery with a single target. Jeez. Massacre Girl, the known killer. So now whenever something with -1 dies, they draw. If I'm able to keep a Bowmasters on the field, this is going to get spicy. That's going to be tough to do. Down to 12. But I have attacks next turn potentially. Claws is pretty good against the Reaper. The Nightmare ain't doing much, but it might bring back a Bowmaster, and we're about to put stuff in our graveyard. So you're telling me there's a chance. No! Stop whiffing! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. What happens? What happens? Trigger, 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 trigger. So Reaper wants to get the Shieldred. You may put that card so it doesn't target. So I have options. I could Necromancy this Shieldred onto the field. Does that really do me a lot of good? Yeah, I have Spymaster's Vault, but I don't have the black mana to use it. Feels bad to let Shieldred go with a Necromancy in hand, but it would only be until end of turn. But now I have Necromancy that can take like Massacre Girl. But I could also Spymaster's Vault for a lot here. Ooh. Oh man. What a weird game. What do you do? What do you do? Protect the Bowmasters. Because they have the Up the Beanstalk. It's not target player, right? X is the number of creatures that died this turn. It's so many. All right, let's do it. There's a Reanimate. That was really juicy. Bloodghast as well. Lose 4 life, get back Massacre Girl, known killer. Interesting spot for sure. Oh my goodness. This frickin' dragon is terrifying. Do they have the instants or sorceries to go with it? They have Go for the Throat? Oh no! What else do you go for? My Overlord, no! It'd be nice to have Withering going for throats. Well, they pulled the instant or sorcery they needed to go with the Spinerock Tyrant. Can we answer? We can go to 4. Three damage to me copied. It's a burn deck. There's no way. How lucky. How fortunate to draw those. Wow. Wow. Spinerock freaking Tyrant. I'm a mono black deck that lets the opposing creatures live. What an insult to my color pie. The Nightmare was really bad, wasn't it? I feel like it shouldn't be that bad. We did intentionally miss our land drop. We misplayed the burgeoning thing. I did a lot of things wrong. I can't be too mad at the cards. But man, it does feels like I did something wrong. So Entomb and Omen is a straight up tutory situation for any creature I want in my hand. That's pretty good. And Palantir. What creature do I want in my hand? Or I could just get the Bloodghast. We don't want anything sitting in the graveyard for the Mind Bitten to get. All right, something that hates on the graveyard probably then. Because of the Mind Bitten. I mean, I love Dark Confidant, but it's kind of slow. Love Dothy Voidwalker. Love Emperor of Bones. It's all very slow. Yeah, this feels like an Emperor of Bones. Or a Dothy. I think it'll be the Dothy. I think turn 3 on the play is fast enough. Turn 1 counterspell. It is Brawl. Every threat must be instantly answered every time. No. Okay. Okay. Their mana base is killing them. Reanimate right off the top. How about that? Which one do I want to resolve more? Well, I have to lead with Omen to threaten to recast the Dothy. And then next turn reanimate it, I guess? If they counter or kill it? Okay. Counter spell, go figure. Exciting. Discard big thing, and then they already have it in the graveyard ahead of Dothy. That's just a land. What are they doing? Would have been fun if I reanimated their big thing, but oh well. Oh, they do not like that. In play. I can pay for a force spike. Haha. Told ya. It worked. It worked. Sometimes a plan come together, eh? Imshkur. This is Affinity. Just got a bunch of cards. Unearth and Reanimate and Omen of the Dead on the draw. Man, you're an Entomb away from a pretty beautiful day. But right now, this is nothing on turn 1. Turn 2, Super Shredder. Go from there. Interlacer, freaking alchemy card. It's a good one too. Yeah, be intimidated by the stick of the priority. Yeah, it just draws a bunch of cards. You're going to see number on this go up, and then it's going to draw half that. But they have the frickin' robots, the new card, on turn 2. Like, perfectly on time. Insane. Lucky ducky. Well, I have Super Shredder, so there's that. You impressed? What do you know? Really? They have a way to kill a creature in Brawl? That's crazy. God, I hate this. I'm already mad. Okay, I guess I'll kill those robots. Oh, the ravenous ones. Don't really have a choice.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadow. Aw, soon you'll be left with nothing.
Could probably concede, but who knows? Somehow Grizzlebrand might end up in the graveyard. That'd be something. So there's now a draw 3. This is like a draw 7. Yeah, I know how cards work.
So that's how it is.
This is hell. That's what this is. I guess I'll kill this. This is sack an artifact to do that much to any target. Yay.
You can quit at any time.
I can? I'm thinking about it. When you cast. This card is not good, is it? Someday I might draw cards with it. Oh no. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to see what their deck does. I don't care. No. Big no. All right. Augure's too slow. Nightmare's too slow. Somehow I just never have removal. So I guess I need more. Bargoif stays. Augur gone. Agent stays. Marina, Charm, Necro. I still think these are good. Nightmare goes. Console can still get a Grizzlebrand. Is that what we're here to do? No. No time to tutor in this format if you're not winning the game, that's for sure. It's a brutal format. Home of the Dead, I think you can go. I think everything else is a little better than you. All right, go for the throat. What else? Shoot the sheriff. Is that good enough? How many Doomblades is enough? One goodbye can't be countered, but nowhere to run might be even better. All right, try that. Brawl decks be never done. They must be tuned. Okay, well, there's a card that really likes my Doomblades. Leovold, Emissary of Trust. When you target it, the opponent gets to draw a card. And look, there's one of my Doomblades. So good. Death Bowl's interesting, though. Maybe we can pick off lands. Gonna play around. I'm not sure what, but just get the Ember down before they take it out of your hand. Are they a graveyard deck? Well, they're Sultai. So, like, who doesn't run a Treasure Cruise, right? Preordain. Scry 2 draw. Both on top. It's over. We have no shot. I mean, our deck is trying, that's for darn sure. The Shredder is growing! Deathrite Shaman, cool. I mean, no graveyard is also good for that, because it is a targeting little critter. Oh! Oh! Alright. Get it. Get right in there. Exile that. Thank you. Take 2. You better do something. It's a 3/3. Okay, it's dead. How could this happen? I can't believe it. Bargoif gets a creature back. Decline. Grief. Is that a good grief? I don't know about that. Maybe, oh, you know what? I'm probably supposed to grief there to make sure they can't kill this, because it would be a bit of a disaster. Here we are. Are they gonna do block? Maybe. I guess I would accept that. What's the play, my friend? It's bigger! Look out! Oh, you're in trouble now. What do you know? A spell. Resolves. Growling Claws versus Deathrite Shaman, baby. No, they're already up to 3 cards in grave. Might as well. Let's see what they do. Okay, they hold. They're going to be instant speed gamer. Dust Bowl, scary, right? I will shoot that sheriff. They are exiling the land for a mana of any color. Exile a card. I will exile the Catacombs and draw a card. You do not get the mana. And a Sheldred's Edict. Fun. Magic is fun. It's okay. Got the Dust Bowl. We've got a Grief. Do this now. Probably should have done on end step in case they drew land. Let's go bowling. Still holding Grief. Its time will come. You. Lucky they got a land. Well, it was in there anyway. Demo field. Let's do it again. How many Witherbloom commands are in your deck? Off the top, never didn't have it. Goose Mother. Goodbye, Goose. Another swamp, that's nice. No blue. Oh, the endurance of our opponent. They're making it happen. Resolves. Show me your secrets. Mystic Snake, Days Undoing, Pest Infestation, Fangkeeper's Familiar, Shilder the Apocalypse. I mean, what's good here? I guess the Days Undoing is the thing that lets them reset this situation. But they run like... Yeah, it's also just busted with their commander, right? So let's see if they top the land. How good are you? Never didn't have it. Okay, that's interesting. Bargoyf, come back. I need you.
Happy to help. I'm not finished with you yet.
The big critter. Take 3. If they draw a removal spell, they're in great shape, so no, we'll chill. They draw. That's so Delvey. They top decked the land they needed and Ancestral Recall. Impressive. Now how about a removal spell for the Barrowgoyf? Are you that good too? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So good at Magic. Why do I try, guys? I draw land.
Losing? Sorry, I'm not familiar.
Wow. I mean, everything here is like endless value that they have exactly enough mana to use. I think I'll just play a different game. So annoying. Should have kept up the Dust Bowling. There's somewhere in there I could have Dust Bowled harder, isn't there? I don't know. Was there a turn where I slammed a card, but I could have Dust Bowled? I think there was. I think it was the Grief. So the Grief eventually got me. I hate evoking Grief, but I should have just done it at some point. 100%. Definitely the first time they like interacted with Barrowgoyf. But man, they topped their way into so many removal spells. It's so stupid. Makes me think that Grief is bad, but here we are with Grief again. And the Reaper King no more. With the Gemstone Caverns, nice. And try to use this with the Super Shredder, but we'll see. Hopefully they tap out here. Ooh. Okay. I'll discard this card I can get back. Wish I could run Crocs in my deck. It'd be pretty cool. Okay, do the thing. Where's your removal? You have Reanimate, you have Emperor Bones to pick on my graveyard. Hate that. But if I don't take Reanimate, they just reanimate something? I guess I'd rather make them cast the Emperor. Cardboard gets stronger. When did they exile to the caverns? Haha! You made them smaller. I will make them bigger. Both have Menace. Confidant. See if they can kill that with Reaper King no more here. So far, it looks like the typical deck in Brawl, which is a lot of good stuff and very little synergy. Lose 2, draw a card from Mind Spike. Make an Emperor Bones the Nethergoyf. And they have. Before they adapt that, I might need to kill it with the Stalker. Ooh, a Swamp! Oh, that's great. That's really good stuff. Okay. Might finally keep a Dark Confidant alive long enough to flood out. You love to see it. Gotta be aggressive. Absolutely. Have to. I can't bring out the Croxa if they don't have the untapped black or red. Revels. Some alchemy stuff. Cool. Trigger. Oppo. That's something. Get him. Double block. Do you bring it back out? They know about opposition agent. They're gonna make a 6/6 maybe. Yeah, you definitely don't walk it into a Reaper King no more. You're already hoping to dodge it for the Dark Confidant. Fetch land? Fetch land? Wow. How the hell did these players do this? Right into an Eternal Witness? Easy game. You've seen what my griefs do. Come on. Borrow Goif. Card that should be doing work for me. Does work for a lot of people. All right, I could block these. I don't want them getting my Dark Confidant. Yeah, they want it. Okay, well, they are at 9. Maybe it kills them. Wouldn't that be something? Revels gets a halfling. Now, see, that's what I'm talking about. It didn't even target the Confidant. It just let me have more cards. Unearth can get Stalker. Stalker gives a -1. This definitely wants to rumble. If it dies with the Reaper on the battlefield, they get it. Right? That's the deal. Pretty good. Pretty good draw. All right. No barrel go for you. And I think I just hold. They could bring out the Croxa. Am I really not doing anything about that? Yeah, I'm not. I'll discard this swamp all day. I'm not afraid. And yeah, that's an elf. All right, big ol' 6/6. Feed the swarm, huh? Lose life equal to mana value. Of course. But that's why we saved the Marsh Flats. Flip! Arch Enemy's Charm takes care of Croxa. Heartless Act takes care of the Reaper. King no more. Shredda. Exile. That's a permanent leaving the battlefield, my friend. Actually, I don't even know if I want to Heartless Act this. And they get it back. That could be bad. Let's give some graveyard control, so maybe we want to save Heartless Act for that. Look at all the mana dorks they're getting with their deck. They can adapt in response. Yeah, they can. Well, let's see. Okay. Feels weird, but here's where we are. Can't let him have it. Exalted. Killing it does mean next turn, but I've got them low on creatures. I think I just take this. I think I can take one of these hits. Flips. Oh, masters. Land. What you got? Locks the shredder. They can make it a 4/4. I can make it bigger than that. They're at 7. If they just take it, I could kill them. It's face up too. Like, this is 3 counters between claws, marsh flats. Or is it? Actually, it's not. It's not face up. Don't worry about it. I could kill my own bowmasters. Okay. Big enough to kill both. The mana dorks are dorking it out of here, but the shredder is now a massive threat that can end the game. The opponent needs a plan to win the game here. They go for the adept. In response, it can only do it once, right? Adept. If this creature has no counters on it, put 2 counters on. Oh. So they can do it twice. Never mind. Kami gets a 0. That is nothing. They make a 1/1. That puts nothing into play. But this is the interesting one, is like, can they do something creative with this Emperor of Bones right now? They want the Dark Confidant. Well, targeting my graveyard is probably a mistake because I can choose with the claws so that they don't get the card. All right, 7 and they're passing. Game! Is it? Not really. I still have to find a way to kill one more creature, but I'm going to draw with Castle, untap, probably draw with Claws. Just have to find something. Ah, Super Shredder 2.0. The deck is making progress. There's probably still a card or 2 I haven't gotten right, but we're moving. We're on it. I like our little value machine. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. Remember the sponsors of our videos, Dragon Shield and Cool Stuff Inc. Use the links in the description. That supports the channel when it comes to Dragon Shield. And at coolstuffinc.com, use promo code CGB5. That code also works on Dragon Shield. So please support my sponsors, and I appreciate you. Leave me a comment. Let me know, what cards am I still missing? And on top of that, tap like, tap subscribe. You're cool.